Navy Petty Officer First Class, Christian Saucier was sentenced to a year in prison for taking photos of classified workings of a nuclear submarine.
Although he accepted responsibility, may gain strength, possibly producing hurricane-force winds on Monday and Tuesday. Several governors taking precautions now and announcing emergency preparations. We're going to have full team coverage of Hermine. Kristen Fisher in Ocean City, Maryland. But let's begin with Maria Molina in Atlantic City. Maria?
Hi, Greg. Good to see you, and hello, everyone at home. That's right. A state of emergency has been declared across 3 counties in southern New Jersey, including Ocean, Cape May, and right here in Atlantic. We do have the high tide coming in, so we have been observing the water levels coming up. And while the storm is still well offshore, about 300 miles to the east-southeast of Ocean City in Maryland, we're already seeing some of the impacts here in Atlantic City. You can see the surf, very dangerous right now. We have rip currents also ongoing, and beach erosion will continue to be a concern. And the big problem with this storm is that it's also forecast to slow down. It's going to take a turn towards the north, track very closely to the coast, and because it has such an expansive wind field with tropical storm force winds extending more than 200 miles from the center of the storm, we will be feeling those impacts for several days. So again, beach erosion will be a big problem, not only through Labor Day, but even possibly by midweek. The storm is forecast to continue tracking northward, impacting even portions of New England. Tropical storm watches and warnings are in effect along many coastal areas, anywhere from Maryland, even North Carolina, extending up into portions of New England. A big concern with this storm is that if it tracks closer to the coast, we will be seeing those tropical storm force winds, potentially even hurricane force wind gusts, like you mentioned, and coastal flooding, a big threat along many coastal communities, especially during high tide. The worst of the storm here in Atlantic City forecast to hit as we head into late tonight and also into tomorrow. Many of the companies out here are already feeling the impacts. We do know that attendance is much lower Labor Day weekend, and many people haven't come out because of the storm, and several concerts also canceled already because of the storm. Greg?
Maria Molina in Atlantic City. Maria, thanks.